last Raw of 2013, the New Year's edition of Monday Night Raw, and I missed the first like 13 some odd minutes because my cable was being retarded. But I missed the. I saw that CM Punk was in the ring, but I did not get what he said. I didn't hear what he said, but apparently he got out the Shield, or the Shield came out, or something. And now the first match of the night is apparently CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, one of the best, two of the best in the world, kicking it off on the final Raw of 2013, and it's gonna be epic. Uh, a lot of rumors going around it. Something, uh, Beast could be on his way back to Raw tonight, but I'll have to wait and see if that actually happens. But before I get to that, I want to remind everyone about my project I have coming up in 2014. The I think it's this coming week, the Monday the 6th. I will kick off uh, the Global Wrestling Alliance, a 2K14 video game, uh, uh, fantasy uh, wrestling group that I've created. Well, I've pretty much created my own little world on 2K14, and hope that you'll enjoy it. But let's get to Raw. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk to kick off the last Raw of 2013. CM Punk picks up the win with the GTS over Seth Rollins after it looked like the Shield was trying to interfere as Dean Ambrose rolled into the ring to stop the first GTS, but Punk dropped Rollins before Ambrose could get in the ring. Punk saw him coming and relinquished the hold, and Ambrose rolled back out of the ring. It looked like Ambrose wanted to interfere, but Wayne's was keeping him at bay. But the ref was distracted with the arguing outside as Rollins had the win. But like I said, the ref was distracted and did not see the pin. But then when Rollins went to ask the Shield what they were doing, why they distracted the ref, Punk turned around and got hit with the GTS for the 1, 2, 3. A little bit of dissension between the lengths. Dissension, yeah, that's the word. Dissension in the lengths of the Shield. Could this be the predecessor to the Shield actually breaking up, disbanding, as it will, in the future, going into 2014? We've heard those rumors that they wanted to uh, do away with the Shield because they have the Wyatts. They'll try to build the Wyatts to be a monster team, and they only want one trio in the WWE, and apparently that is the Wyatt family. So, but after that, we go backstage where Brian Maddox is I guess, still the general manager, trying to convince Stephanie and Triple H that he can run the show on his own when Daniel Bryan comes in and demands a one-on-one match tonight with Bray Wyatt. But instead, uh, Maddox says that tonight you will face Luke Harper one-on-one, and if he beats Luke Harper, he'll get Eric Rowan. If he gets past Eric Rowan, then he will have Bray Wyatt one-on-one. That's pretty much a gauntlet match for Daniel Bryan tonight. Can he overcome the odds once again and beat three huge monsters in the Wyatt family? We'll have to find out later. After a commercial, Stephanie comes out on the stage and introduces a video package tribute to the one true World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton, proclaiming that he is the future of the company. And after the video package, she announces that he will face John Cena at the Royal Rumble for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, much to every IWC fans' dismay. Uh, but later tonight we still got the Intercontinental Championship. Big E Langston defending against Fandango in the last title match of the 2013 calendar year. But that's still to come. So let's see what's up next. Dolph Ziggler finally picks up the win in a match. Finally picks up the win in a match after being a really bad slump for the last month or so. He finally beats Curtis Axel with a zigzag. Axel looked like he was in complete control, but instead took time to uh, uh, posture to the crowd and got caught with a zigzag by Dolph Ziggler for the 1, 2, 3. Could this be the start of a new push for Dolph Ziggler? I hope it is. But or it could just be a fluke win that he'll probably end up right back in that slump next week when the 2014 year kicks off. But coming up next, Big E Langston defends the Intercontinental Championship in the last championship match of 2014 against Fandango. We come back to Monday Night Raw and we get the uh, big announcement that next week will officially be Old School Raw, kicking off 2014 with a few legends. We're going old school next week for Monday Night Raw. WWE kicking off 2K14 with a big party next week. But after that announcement, it was time for Big E Langston to defend the Intercontinental Championship against Fandango. Fandango actually controlled most of the match, with taking the knee out from Big E Langston and keeping the big old man grounded until Big E got a surge of energy and hit the big splash and the big ending for the 1, 2, 3. Big E Langston retains the Intercontinental Championship in the last championship match of 2014. But we still got more Raw to go. Some notable announcements during that old school Raw announcement. They showed a few notable superstars that could show up next week, including DX, Ric Flair, including the New Age Outlaws. I mean, not actually DX, but the New Age Outlaws, Ric Flair, Roddy Piper, Bob Backlund, and that's the only ones I can remember right now. But could that mean that it's not next week, but it's the week after that, I believe. It's not the week after that, but it's the last week before, the last Monday before Royal Rumble is when Batista is supposed to show up. So if Ric Flair shows up on Old School Raw, does that mean we could see the return of the evolution of the business with Triple H, Randy Orton, Batista, and Ric Flair all in the same ring together? I'd like to see that. But we still got a little under an hour, a little more than an hour and a half left of Raw. So let's get back and see how the rest of it continues. We come back to Raw, where Booker T brings out all the D-list superstars, along with Dolph Ziggler, who's not a D-list superstar. I just want to point that out. But Dolph Ziggler and Booker T come out with all the D-list superstars and try to get the crowd to join in with a spin-a-rooney contest of some sort. But before they get started, bad news about it interrupts with a ginormous podium that comes out next to the stage. Actually rises up from the ground and lets everybody know the truth about the New Year's and how everybody Well, it's been 2014, but coming up next is uh, Damian Sandow will take on either uh, either The Miz, Kofi Kingston, or Great Khali, depending on the votes. Uh, uh, Parentheses, L quotes, votes, L quotes, uh, uh, by the WWE Universe on the WWE app. I'm praying to God it's not Great Khali, but Damon Sandow says that after everything he's gone through in the last year, being forced to be in dumb gimmick matches and uh, being disrespected numerous times, if he doesn't win tonight against whoever the universe picks, uh, then he says he will quit the WWE. So I'm hoping that he wins, and I'm hoping it's not Great Khali. But let's see how it turns out. Let's get back to Raw. Damian Sandow saves his job by beating the uh, worst giant in the history of pro wrestling, the Great Khali, with a roll up for the 1, 2, 3. Like I said, saving his job. After claiming that he would lose, if he lost, he would quit. Sandow pulls out the victory. We're coming up next. Uh, the main event player, uh, Borders Clay takes on R-Truth, accompanied by the Funkadactyls and Xavier Woods. Not sure whose side Tensai's on because I haven't seen him, but just R-Truth versus Borders Clay coming up next. Who's gonna win? Let's find out. R-Truth gets a surprise win, in my opinion, over the main event player, Borders Clay, after Xavier Woods, who was on commentary, distracted Borders by calling for the Funkadactyls, who came out on the stage and started dancing, allowing R-Truth to hit the his, I get, I forgot what they call it, but hit his finisher for the 1, 2, 3. After the match, Xavier, Truth, and the Funkadactyls all danced to what used to be Borders Clay's music. I'm not sure what he has now because they didn't show his entrance on television, but uh, uh, coming up next, uh, Stephanie McMahon made that huge announcement about Lady Orton defending the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against John Cena. But Triple H says that he has an even bigger announcement to make, and it's coming up next. Plus, they just announced there will be a 10 diva tag team match. The Funkadactyls teaming with the Bellas and uh, one of the Total Divas, Natalia, I'm guessing, against Summer Rae, Caitlyn, and 3 other divas that are Oksana, uh, Alicia Fox, and one other diva I can't remember. But no AJ. Really, I'm hoping. I hope she's on commentary because if there was no AJ for the last Raw of 2013, if it has no AJ, I'm gonna be really ticked off. But I'm hoping, pray to God, the wrestling god known as JBL, that she appears as on commentary or comes out and just lays another pipe bombshell on the whole Total Diva cast, which would be awesome. But let's see how. Let's see what Triple H has to say. What's the big announcement he's about to let us know? Let's get back to the show. The King of Kings. The King of Kings, Triple H does not disappoint. Reintroducing the Beast, known as Brock Lesnar. Yes, that's right. Brock Lesnar returns, and through Paul Heyman declares himself the rightful #1 contender following the Royal Rumble match between uh, John Cena and Randy Orton. Will we see a rematch between John Cena and Brock Lesnar at Elimination Chamber? Or will we see the one true World Heavyweight Champion retain and Randy Orton and go on to face the Beast? known as Brock Lesnar. But that'd be an awesome match, I believe. But it's all leading straight to the big WrestleMania 30 coming up March or April. I'm not sure. Uh, but it's gonna be a huge road to WrestleMania this year. The return of Batista one uh set about 6 or 7 days before the Royal Rumble. That'll be an interesting thing to see if he interacts with Brock Lesnar at all. But big huge announcement brought down by the game, the King of Kings, and the boss Triple H. What else is next? We got a little under an hour left of Raw to go get through. So let's see how the rest of the show continues. And I also forgot to mention that when he came out, after Brock came out and declared himself the number one contender, they said Heyman said that there was no worthy competition backstage. No one could stop the beast known as Brock Lesnar. But that was until Mark Henry came down to try his luck. They brawled for a little while, for a little bit, but then Lesnar uh, speared Mark Henry straight through the guardrail, and then set him up for the F5 on the concrete and delivered it. The F5 to Mark Henry on the concrete. Uh, Mark Henry was looked at and apparently, I guess, carried out. But what a return for the Beast, Brock Lesnar. But coming up next, the Total Divas take on the WWE Divas. We got the Funkadactyls, the Bellas, and freaking Eva Marie coming out to take on the WWE Divas with no AJ so far, unless she's on commentary and I haven't seen her. But it's really taken me off that there was no AJ the last Raw of 2013. But I'm hoping that she makes her miraculous return tonight. Uh, but let's see how the Total Divas feel in this match coming up. Oksana surprisingly picks up the win for her team. What a version of the DDT to Brie Bella, no, to Nikki Bella. A little ticked off there's no HA, but I was told by someone on Facebook that apparently she's on a house show somewhere. But I'm kind of wondering, with all the divas in the ring on Raw, who's she facing in the house show? I mean, there's no one she's gonna face on the house show, right? I'm not sure what's going on there, but we still got more than over an hour and a half, no, over a half hour left of Raw. How's it gonna continue? It's been a big show so far. The last Raw of 2013. It's been huge. How's it gonna continue? Let's find out. What a way to end Monday Night Raw. The Daniel Bryan actually beat Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. The Luke Harper match was first, and it was a very lengthy match. He beat. Well, Daniel Bryan ended up hitting the running knee for the 1-2-3 on on Luke Harper. After that match, Eric Rowan jumped him behind to kick off the second match that went a lot quicker as Daniel Bryan caught Eric Rowan in the roll up for the 1-2-3. The next match was scheduled to be Bray Wyatt, but as soon as Wyatt got in the ring, he turned around with his back to Daniel Bryan, almost daring him to attack him, but instead Bryan was attacked by both Rowan and Harper. The match with Bray never officially got started, but it ended up in a 3-on-1 beatdown as Harper and Rowan double teamed and led to Bray offering once again for Daniel Bryan to join the Wyatt family, and surprisingly, after taking a double choke slam from Harper and Rowan, Bryan apparently has agreed to join the Wyatt family. But after he did, Blade picked him up and hit the sister Abigail for his finisher, and then uh, called for Brian to pull himself up by uh, falling by using Bray Wyatt to do so. Uh, but after that, uh, Harper and Rowan started to carry Brian out of the ring, but Brian pushed him away, and he started following Bray Wyatt up the ramp. He turned around for the crowd. As the crowd started chanting his name, but then uh, uh, bowed his head and walked out with the Wyatt family. So, what does this mean for the last Raw of 2014? Of 2013? Does this mean that Daniel Bryan is officially now a member of the Wyatt family, or will he be officially inducted next week during Raw Old School? But a very interesting Raw, a very you know a very interesting way to end the last Raw of 2013. That's been it for me. Check out my videos coming next Monday, I think. Uh, the first Monday of 2013. No, 2014. Next Monday, I kick off the Global Wrestling Alliance with my YouTube videos. But that's it for me. Like, subscribe, and comment. And let me know what you thought of Monday Night Raw. I'm out of here.